Hello, David here, and the project for today is making falafel. Falafel is a mixture of chickpeas or garbanzo beans that are formed in a ball or a patty and either fried or deep fried. Commonly served in Middle Eastern countries as a street food, usually in pocket bread or wrapped in flat bread with lettuce, tahini, tomatoes, hummus, shredded cheese, or whatever you like. Sometimes sliced cucumbers. I'm no expert. I never made this before, but I got the recipe from a friend. One thing I do know that every family has their own recipes, and there's no one right recipe to follow. So you can leave out or add spices as you desire. Falafel is also available packed as a mix where you just add water and form into balls or patties and fry. But my complaint with that is I want to be able to adjust the flavor, and also those mixes tend to be high in salt, so I want to cut down on the sodium a little bit, formulate my own recipe. If you prefer to refrain from eating fried foods, you can certainly use an air fryer or bake them on a baking sheet in the oven. And you have to start 1 or 2 days before. You have to soak the chickpeas or garbanzo beans a day in advance. They have to soak for at least 18 hours to 24 hours. They have to get a little bit soft, so you have to test it. One thing I do know about falafel is I've been told that you're not supposed to use canned garbanzos or canned chickpeas. Why, I don't know. Maybe they get too soft, but my friends tell me always use the dried. So that's what I've got. I've got 2 cups of the chickpeas. I put enough water in there to cover 2 inches above the level, plus a half a teaspoon of baking soda. Don't ask me what the baking soda does, because I don't know. I'm going to put a list of the ingredients in the description below. I checked the chickpeas after soaking for 18 hours, and they were soft on the outside but dry on the inside, so I thought I better let them soak a little longer. Now it's been 23 hours and the consistency is about the same. I talked to my son-in-law who makes falafel all the time, and he said that's normal. So I'm going to drain these and I'm going to start cutting them up in the food processor. Going to batch these through a little bit at a time. Run the food processor for about 40 seconds for each batch. Eight garlic cloves peeled. 1 tablespoon black pepper, 1 cup of fresh parsley, stems removed, 3/4 of a cup of fresh cilantro leaves, stems removed, 1/2 cup of fresh dill, stems removed, 1 small onion quartered. I bought 1 big onion and I'm only using half of it because I want to use the other half for my pita sandwich. Put some more chickpeas in there. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 tablespoon ground cumin. 1 tablespoon ground coriander. Whoops, I missed a garlic clove. 1 teaspoon of cayenne red pepper, and this is optional. 1 teaspoon baking powder. Not baking soda, baking powder. 2 tablespoons toasted sesame seeds. Try finding that in the supermarket. Yeah, I toasted it in the toaster oven. I'm mixing this up and then I'm going to move it to a bowl so I can grind up the rest of the chickpeas. It's all mixed up, but it's too late to start cooking it. It's almost 9 p.m. I'm going to seal it up and put it in the fridge overnight and cook it tomorrow. Okay, I got my deep fryer set up, and this is the next day, so this is day 3. I'm cooking these up for the evening. You have an option. If you want to bake it, you can try as a start by setting your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. Turn them over midway through. And make your patties or balls about a 1/2 inch thickness. I've got my deep fryer set to 375 degrees. I'm going to fry them for 3 to 5 minutes until they're a crispy, medium, or golden brown on the outside. You're going to have to test it because you want them to be fully done on the inside. I'm just going to make the balls as I throw them in there. You don't want to get them too crowded together in the deep fryer. I'm going to start my timer on 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes and they're definitely a golden brown. Give one of those a chance to cool. See what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, crispy on the outside, soft and warm on the inside. I think that's good enough, but I need to check with an expert, my son-in-law. I am told that it needs a little bit more salt. Okay, this is the last batch frying, and I made a batch in the oven where I baked them. Those came out pretty good. Alright, I assembled my pita bread and I have loaded inside shredded lettuce, shredded cheddar cheese, diced onions, hummus, and the falafel. I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. That helps out my analytics a lot. Bye now.